If you want to manifest anything that you want, here's the formula. In a nutshell, you have to be a match to the presence of your desire. You can't complain about where you stand. You can't complain. You can't be disappointed about the fact that it's not here yet. Because then you're a match to the absence of what you want. And your emotions help you anyways. Your emotions are your guidance system. They're this sophisticated sensor that you have access to, and they tell you how close you are to your desire and how far you are from your desire, because everything is about desire, because this is a universe that's centered around your selfishness. And when you don't act in your best interest, then you're trying to act in other people's best interest, you lose your connection, and then you don't have anything to offer anyone. If you want to manifest what you want, the formula is very simple. You just have to match the presence of what you want. And so whenever you think about your desires, sometimes there's a lot of static in the equation because you have a lot of questions. You will have a lot of questions and you don't have answers to any of them. And you don't need to have answers to any of them, because law of attraction is the gatherer of all of the cooperative components. So what that means is that you don't have to go out and do anything. You don't have to take any action right now, because if you feel the need to take action from a place of being disappointed about the absence of your desire, then any action you take anyways it'll be counterproductive. It'll be mediocre, it'll be puny in comparison to the action that you could take if you lined up your energy and were inspired from that receiving mode of source energy. Because it's all about being in the receiving mode of source energy, because that's what you want. That's the reason why you want everything, for the feeling of being in the receiving mode with source energy, that feeling of satisfaction, eagerness, passion, readiness, rightness, realness, certainty, safety, certainty, deliciousness, tuned and tapped in, satisfaction, passion, invincibility, bliss. These are all words that you can feel once you are in the receiving mode of your source. And so when you ask yourself why you want what you want, you practice the frequency of what you want, and that's all you have to do. Because the only reason why you don't have what you want is because reality has such a hold on your focus, because it's not here right now. So you naturally think it's not coming. It's not here right now, and then you complain about it, and then no life force ever gets summoned through you, and then you just sit around and you just live this mediocre life of sloppy thinking. But you don't need to be a sloppy thinker, because now you're ready. You are ready to use a formula to manifest anything that you want. You just have to use momentum. You don't have to use momentum, because momentum uses you. You have to use the power of your focus to generate the momentum towards the direction of your desire. So when you ask yourself why you want something, that's the momentum. You ask yourself, why do I want $1 billion? Because it's going to feel good. Because it's going to feel so good to have. Because it's going to feel really fun. I'm going to really enjoy it. It's going to feel so safe and secure, and I'm going to enjoy it. It just feels right. It feels like me. I'm going to really enjoy it. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be really delicious. It's going to feel so delicious. It's going to be so easy. That's my favorite part. It's going to be so easy. I'm going to have so much fun with it. I'm going to have so many exciting adventures with it. I'm going to have excitement, anticipation. It's going to feel really good. And there you go. You've created the nucleus you've created the point of attraction that can receive everything that you want. You've achieved it. That's all you have to do. And then you take score of reality, because you're like, oh, I'm not in this game for the feeling. I'm in this game for the manifestations. I'm here for the physical evidence. But we say, but you can't see physical evidence yet, because your thought, the vibration of your desire that's being held in vibrational escrow by your inner being for you, it hasn't matured enough yet, meaning it hasn't gained enough momentum. And what does that mean? Why hasn't it gained enough momentum? Because you keep thinking about why it's going to feel good to have, and then you keep crushing that momentum with the fact that it's not here yet, and then your disappointment with it. And so it's like this, you're like a two-headed monster, and you don't get these two heads to look in one direction. You're splitting your energy all the time. And so when you ask yourself why you want it, you maintain your focus for 17 seconds, and then you get more and more and more. And as you do it for a few days, you will get results, because it's a formula. That's the thing, is that what is not meant to scare you. What is should not trip you out. What is should not be this place where you're like, oh my God, I'm stuck here forever. Because what is was never like that. What is, meaning your current reality, the current condition of your reality, is like a printout. It just tells you where your vibration has been. It tells you what you've been thinking about. It tells you what you've been doing with your energy. It tells you what you've been doing with your point of attraction, where you're putting your focus on. So if you don't like what you're looking at, then it's easy. You just use a formula to change your results, to change what your reality looks like. But that seems a little, not ulterior, But that seems a little difficult to humans to grasp, because it's like, well, how can my reality change if I don't offer anything? I don't see a way for it to happen. And then we say, well, you don't need to know the details, because remember how we said the universe, the law of attraction, gathers the cooperative components. You just have to be in the receiving mode. You have to be ready for your desire. You have to be ready for your abundance. You can't be sad that it's not here. You have to be ready. And your readiness, it's so easy, because all you have to do is ask yourself why you want it, and then you're ready. Ask yourself why you want it over and over and over every time it occurs in your mind. Ask yourself, why do I want it? And don't think about it so much. Honestly, you don't need to think about it too much. Only think about it when it occurs in your mind. That's the time to think about it. And when you feel negative emotion about it, that's the time to think about it, because it's occurring in your state of connection. So do the work, because there's no way around it. You have to be a match to your desires, because there are some desires that you're so good at, because when we say you're good at it, it's because you can manifest it. They're small and you don't have any resistance, because if you have a desire and low resistance, it comes to you fast. But if you have a desire and a lot of resistance, then it comes to you slower. But what we're saying is that it doesn't matter, because the formula is the same either way. Maybe it'll take a little bit of time, but what's time when you're enjoying yourself? Because when you ask yourself why you want it, you're enjoying yourself. And here's the thing, you're not preparing your point of attraction to basically find your desire. You're not waiting. It's not like you're in a train and the train's gonna take you all the way there. It's not like that at all, because that analogy, it to some degree it is true, but it's not like an effort thing. It comes to you, it meets you. It's like, imagine you're heading towards it and it's heading towards you, and instead of heading backwards where you've been, you're heading towards your desire, and then you rendezvous, you crash in the exact moment. It's all about timing, but you can control timing, because all timing means is readiness. Timing equals readiness. And how ready are you for your desire? Because if you don't have your desire yet, then you're not ready for it. So that means you should spend all of your time in getting ready for your desire, because that's all you have to do. So how do you get ready for $1 billion? You ask yourself why you want it, and then you tap into the emotion, because when you talk about why you want it, you tap into the emotion. You're now translating the vibration of your desire in the form of emotion, and so it's a done deal, because that's it. That's all you have to do, and it's so simple. That's the thing, is it can't get any simpler, because it's not so varied. It's not a subject that we can sit here and argue about over and over again, because it's a formula, it's a law. So you have to get in and use it the way you can. And so there's a time to go general, and there's a time to, meditate and let go of your desires. But you don't always have to do that, because once you're connected, then once you're tuned in, tapped in, and you're sure of it, then you can not attack, but you can think about your desires and enjoy it. You can think about your desires in a way that's fun for you, and you're enjoying it. And the way to do that is ask yourself why you want it. And don't let reality trip you out, because it's a formula. It always works. It always works. And so make peace with reality. Don't ignore it. Don't pretend like it's not there. Make peace with it. Tell yourself, it's okay. It's fine, because what can I really do about it? It's okay, but why do I want it? Why do I want this? Why do I want the YouTube channel? Why do I want the career? Why do I want to be the best-selling writer or the next best singer out there? Why do I want to be any of it? Because it's fun, because it's enjoyable, because I'm having fun, because it's so satisfying. It's so delicious in my mind. And when you just go off like that and enjoy it in your mind like that, by asking yourself why you want it, it's a done deal, because everything you want is a done deal. But you just have to practice a point of attraction that allows it in. You have to practice a point of attraction that allows you to translate what's on that frequency, because the frequency is available all the time, but you have to go into that frequency and translate it. So friends, ask yourself, what do I want and why do I want it? Why do I want it? Not how, when is it going to come? Not how is it going to come? Why do I want it? Why do I want it? Because it's going to be fun. Because it's going to be delicious. Because it's going to be so enjoyable. Because I'm going to have so much fun. Because it's going to be so easy. So easy. It's going to be so easy. It's going to be so easy to see the results that I want. It's going to just be so easy. It's going to just be like it's gonna, when it clicks into place, it just clicks. It's something that just clicks for me. It's easy for me.